Hoot hoot everybody, hoot hoot. I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globie Generation 2 Equinox, and welcome back to my art challenge. Dungeons and Drawings. Hello, hoot hoot. How are the plumies doing? Happy weekend, happy weekend. It's hope you're having a nice weekend. Hello everybody. Hello Names, hello Mariah, hello Rosu, hello Miri, hello Natsu, hello Mars, hello Ciel, hello Kuni, hello Jennifer. And yeah, and hello Joy. There we go. How's everyone doing? I'm having a bit of my coffee, evening coffee. And have some water, and I'm gonna roll a new character today. I still haven't done the art challenge thing, have I? Art challenge. Let's have a look. Whoop. Is it working? No, it's not working. Dang it. All right. Let me just fetch the art challenge real quick. Copy. Join my art challenge. Join my art challenge. Get featured on stream. Click. In. You worked on a D&D drawing party today. Nice, Sue. That's right. You're gonna draw a full party. Goodness. Well, we're gonna do the second character of my party. I don't know how many I'm gonna get to, but I wanna draw 3. But I'm really excited for all the different variations, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and especially excited over the fact that I'm using a new kind of a style. Not a new style, but like kind of a different than the usual style, you know? Composition for multiple people, yeah, that is the challenge, really, to not only to draw different characters, but to actually make it look like they belong. Hello, Milana, welcome, welcome. But yeah, welcome back to Saturday's stream. I did a poll, and the majority of the votes went to Saturday, between Saturday and Sunday, so we'll do some Saturday streams. Hi, Nai, welcome, welcome. Sounds like a challenge, but I know you can do it. Yes, you. I'm certain. I'm excited too. So, we've already done some coloring on the dwarf. We're not gonna polish it up completely. Hello, Larissa, welcome. And, so I've already rendered the dwarf and ranger dwarf enough to kind of move on to the next one. And now that I've done one fully randomized, I am gonna, because I made the challenge, I'm excited for some of the combinations, right? So I am gonna decide on the first one to be catfolk. I want to draw a catfolk today. Catfolk is cat people in the world of Dungeons and Dragons and other RPGs, right? You have all kinds of animal-based people, and I'm excited to have added like catfolk as one of the races in this challenge. So I want to draw one, obviously. So we're gonna draw one. However, we're gonna randomize the rest of the attributes. So I'm just gonna decide on it being catfolk, and then we see what we get on the rest of them. Let me just make sure that my drawing device is working. Good, it's working. Let's put on the drawing glove as well. Kitty, yeah, exactly. Bought a cozy D&D cozy fantasy book today. That's so nice. Cozy fantasy is so nice. Yeah, so without further ado, I'll honestly, before I move on, if you guys don't know what Dungeons and Drawings is, it is an art challenge that I'm hosting this month. Honestly, it's just out there for anyone that wants to do it anytime, but I'm doing a feature stream for this specific challenge this month. So it is a pause challenge. that means that you watch a video. I have a video of the challenge. It's pinned in chat right now, and you watch it, and then the instructions are there too. But you pause it so to generate what race your character is going to be, what class they're going to be, what alignment, and then a little extra too as an optional extra. It can be everything from wielding dual wielding weapons to having a curse. So if you're an artist, you want to challenge yourself a little bit for something like if you're an art blocked or you don't know what to draw, this is a fun challenge. I'm excited. I've already drawn the first one. I'll show you guys. Let's go. Ayo. Okay, so I'll show you my first character. First character that I completely randomized. Let's see. Wow. There it is. Draw. Draw. There it is. So the first one I randomized is a dwarf. We got these. We got a dwarf, ranger, true neutral alignment, and likes to read. So we drew a ranger dwarf like this. Very vibrant colors. I would probably like go through with some filters and kind of fix up the colors a little bit better. I also kind of feel like he should have a cape or something, but for now we've done enough on this. There's still some parts that need rendering, but for the all intents and purposes, I feel like the character is done and made. Right? So so that we don't render the heck out of this picture and miss the opportunity to draw other characters, let's leave it at a concept art stage and we do the next one. So this was the first one. Quite happy with how it turned out. Could be card art. Yeah, if you zoom out a little bit, do like a cool background. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I'm quite surprised that I got this face out of the whole thing, as if like this is the only thing I've been drawing my whole life. But yeah, it worked out pretty good. I'm happy. Looks like it could be a mini on a board. Yeah. That's kind of the idea of having their little islands here. Like it could just kind of be a little figurine, you know? So we're gonna draw another one. Let's see. Yeah, if we get them, if you get them like published and stuff, we can in good owl manners, we can just sell them as owl amiibos. We will not get sued whatsoever. So yeah, can I ask for your support and your luck in this character randomizer? Let's give a +1 to the algorithm. If you go to the stream, underneath the stream, just give a little a like to the stream. It helps out a bunch, and it will probably give me a good character. So I'm a +1 it. You guys do it if you want. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And let's get the challenge going, shall we? Let me show you what the challenge looks like if you haven't seen it yet first. So this is what it looks like. It's just short on YouTube. Thank you. Give more than one if I could. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And so this is the little short. It's on my channel. It's pinned in chat. Oh goodness, it's really loud. Okay. There you go. Dungeons and Drawings pause challenge. The feature stream is only in the comment section as a pinned comment because I didn't want like I realized that whenever I do an art challenge feature or something like that, I usually say like until that date, you know, then you'll get featured. But I really want to put these art challenges out there so that anyone can draw them whenever they want to. Thank you, Milana. Thank you, Rosu. Thank you, everybody. Nice, Sue. Thank you. Let's have a look-see. So this is the little short. It jump scares you with tunes of great epicness. And here's where you pause. Yeah. So basically, you randomize a character, then you draw that character, and then you just post it on social media. Like we'll be checking Twitter, TikTok, Blue Sky, and also YouTube. You can post it on YouTube by using the app and going to my channel. It says go to community. And go to community, and then you can post your drawing there. Use the hashtag and write whatever character it was you got randomized, and yeah, then you can post it and I can actually see it through YouTube, because I realized that from previous art challenges, not everyone uses the other social media. The other alternative you can do, and I don't know if the bot is going to work right now, but you can also join the Globie fan Discord, which is for all talents of Globie. We're not part of the fan Discord per se, but the Plumies are, my Plumods are, and you can just go in there and you can ask one of the Plumods like Miri or Natsu to forward your drawing so that it doesn't have to go anywhere public if you feel like you don't want to. You can, of course, just like we've had all kinds of submissions. We have like submissions that are just like traditional art, crayons, like markers, even on lined paper. So if you just want to draw, this is for everybody. This is a celebration of creativity, right? There are certain kind of like general guidelines to how to do this challenge, but it is go ahead and do and let your creativity guide you on how to use this challenge. Hello, Moonshiro. Welcome. So now we're gonna generate a character. Now we even had a clay entry. Yeah, like someone generated a character for a previous art challenge, and then they just made a little clay badge of their face. That was really fun. So like I said, the first one I'm already gonna decide, because there you go. The first one I wanted to be catfolk, so this one I am just gonna decide on too. And of course, you can also do this. You can also you see, you can also just like decide on certain things if you want to draw a character, you know, like use this to your advantage of whatever makes you feel inspired, right? So catfolk is done. I may just let me just put that in there. Okay, we got catfolk, and now we restart the challenge. I'm gonna generate class, and I'm gonna generate alignment, and I'm gonna generate the little extra. Here we go. Oh. All right. You got a warlock. All right. Interesting. Another true neutral. No, I've already drawn true neutral. I'm gonna draw another one. Okay, that's better. That's quite fitting for a warlock. All right. And the extra. All right, yeah, I love this. I love this. We can do things with this. Click. May I just take a moment to say that I did my best to find a good song and sync it to the music and have the dice roll and everything happen. Yeah. I got the question from my manager. How did you do all that? It's like, I don't know. I just did it. I scoured for resources and I put them to good use. I'm glad you guys like it. Thank you. Yeah, very much. I'm gonna say I don't know if it even is gonna reach anybody like that, but huge thanks. And it's always been like a pleasure how open and supportive the tabletop and board game community is. and just giving away stuff for people to have fun with the stuff. Like they just like genuinely people that play board games and tabletop um RPGs just really want more people to do that. So things that they do, they just put out for free. Like the pack for the classes you might see elsewhere as well, because it's like someone that took the effort to make the vectorized versions of all those like icons, except the ranger one. I made the ranger one. And then we're just giving it away for like, you know, use it for whatever D&D project you have. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's amazing. Saves me some trouble, looks amazing. So yeah. The little coins that you see at the bottom of the short is also something that from the community. It actually is like 3D printable coins. And someone was like, I have gold filament. This is the moment. So those are so someone was like, oh yeah, I'm printing these for use, you know, like I'm gonna print them and they're gonna have like gold filament. It's like, I don't know, it's like I really like it when people come together creatively and just kind of share, you know. Yeah, those coins were from the from a subreddit. Let me find a suitable song. These are a bit too intense. Ready yourselves! I've just finished my my decaf coffee with caramel syrup and whipped cream. So there's a slight chance that usually like coffee will dry out my my vocal cords a little bit, but then you'll get a little bit of a deeper deep like a little bit more of a hoarse tone, and I think you might dislike that. But I will be drinking water too. I have water. Okay, let's see what song should we have on. Classic. All right, let's do a little calm first. Vil has enough energy to spare. How so? Decaf, you mean? Oh, because it's decaf? Yeah. Sweet beak for Alville. Well, sometimes I feel like it today. We were talking about snacks yesterday in the member stream. We were on a road trip. I was driving an Euro Truck Simulator, and everyone was just being a little gremlin in the back seat. But we were talking about snacks, so it made me kind of crave some snacks too. So I bought like alcohol-free like a beer with some salt and vinegar chips as well. So I'm looking forward to having those as well. I stream responsibly. We take I don't do it with caffeine nor alcohol. So I do stream and read though. Text and stream. The sugars in the syrup, yeah, for sure. No, they do a little sugar kick. It's always nice. I've just really been I had something very savory, so I'm kind of wanting a little bit more of a something sweet after, you know. I had actually made some stampot with some like roquewurst, and roquewurst is like quite heavily salty and everything like that, right? Though I made them with like knocks and like salty and smoked paprika on them and stuff. So yeah, then it's like kind of like, yeah, tea is nice, but I kind of want something that counteracts the savory, you know. Kind of stuff, but burukol and hamblokjes with some mushrooms and a lot of salt. It's just the way I make it. It's not a real stampot, but it's burukol regardless. It has kale, it has little ham bits, it has stampot is like mashed potatoes, by the way. And then I just like put a lot of stuff in there, like you know, actually in the first time, like I want to fry the actual sausages and stuff in, it gets a bit of a smoky kind of grease, like smoky in the pan, you know. I'll just kind of put that into the stampot as well, not as gravy, but just as kind of flavoring. Instead of just kind of drenching the potatoes in butter, I just kind of use what's already in the pan to kind of give a bit extra of flavors. It's one of the easiest, like simplest meals that I kind of know how to do, but it doesn't mean that it has to be boring. Like who senpai said, like, oh man, Vil just cooks everything himself. I was saying stampot is mashed potatoes. It's like a mashed potato combination with a lot of other stuff in it. I like to anything that is like salt and pepper and rosemary or oregano. And oregano for the mashed potatoes. I don't have any further updates for my my workout routine. I'm still where I was. I'm trying to kind of feel comfortable at the amounts. Tomorrow I got a max test in order to see how many I can do in order to calibrate the amounts that I should be doing in the app. For those that missed it, I'm doing a in order to kind of stay a bit active during the very sedentary time of busy stuff. I've taken to do a push-up challenge to like do 100 push-ups, and I was actually able to do the 100 push-ups earlier this week. Did not suffer for it. Like my arms got a little bit sore after, but nothing painful, nothing that got in the way. So I'm kind of excited to try doing the maximum thing after stampot. It's kind of like that. It's two P's because it's two words. A stamp for stamping the stamp. It's like stamp pot for two words that are stamp and pot. You're essentially just stomping what is in the pot, you know. Yeah. And usually you have like traditionally you have that with smoked sausage, called rookworst, like rook for smoke and worst for sausage. But I did some with some smaller sausages instead. First training at the gym today. Birthday gift. Oh, happy birthday and good job being at the gym. Great to hear you're also on a workout journey. Best of luck. Thank you. It's more like we're back on it. I was much stronger state before debuting, because after that everything got so busy. But I kind of want to get back to at least working out on with the bands up against like a door and stuff. I really like that kind of workout. It's making you hungry. Well, let's distract from that by drawing a catfolk warlock. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Let's find some reference. It's like let's find some fun faces to do. We're gonna have such a expressive little critter. They're not really small catfolk, but I kind of would like to imagine them being like little kitties, right? But I'm gonna draw them as like a little bit of smaller human, because they're like, I'm gonna draw them like dwarf size, maybe a little bit bigger. They can be about the size of the other dwarf. So that's also gonna affect what they're gonna look like in like what kind of their anatomy is gonna kind of be scaled into. Okay, let's see. A kitty warlock, huh? I'm already tempted to do like, you know, like a black fur cat, like a Norwegian. Which weapon are they gonna get? Yeah, we're gonna have to look at what classic weapons they would have. I think like we'll have to see. Dwarf cats too. I believe it. I believe it. There must be like all kinds of different sizes of them all. But so we got a warlock. What does honestly to not get too affected by existing designs, we're gonna look up warlock on their own first. Warlocks, okay, rags, essentially, like there are all kinds of different warlocks. You have like the mage kind, you have like the really like, I guess it depends on what patron they serve. Because a warlock has a patron, like they kind of have like a god or a deity that kind of gives them they have like a contract with, right? Orange cat, yeah, I feel that, but honestly, I kind of want to give them something cool with their fur, so we're gonna have to draw out the cat first. They were lawful evil, so I feel like they would be kinda between the two cats of the one that is the sneaky little cat that just doesn't like keeps messing with the older cat. The older cat that is just looking at them kind of like tusk tusk tusk, oh you simple creature. That is what we're going for, right? Because they're like, they have a code and they kind of they're looking down on other, like, man, so much potential wasted. Bengal, yeah, I like that. I like that. We're just gonna draw out the cat first, I think. I do like the idea of giving them something that is kind of contrasting. Paw in order, exactly. Warlocks are clerics, but with more paper. Yeah, but that just means to say that you can't. Do you want a fluffy cat or a sleek cat? I don't know. We're gonna start sketching. That's best we can do, I think. You're gonna need a face first. The dwarf was already looking. I'm gonna bring back the dwarf. Righto. All right. Catnip, a contract I've ever made. Yeah, exactly. Little does the deity know that the cat will grow strong enough to kind of take over. Oh. Wrong layout. Well, it's starting chaotic enough, I think. All right, this song is nice, but it does not spark creativity. Allow me to maybe put on a little bit something more hectic. What should we do? No. Yeah, this is a warlock, and they're kind of evil. What can we use for that? My music lists have been kind of cleared out. Haha, I like this one. Very Castlevania. All right, so I kind of want a let's get the little head like this. And it's gonna have a giant weapon. That's gonna be kind of funny. So maybe they should be holding the weapon like with both hands like this. But I do kind of feel like it would be better if they were kind of like, you know, summoning something, you know. Maybe like the full on like huge staff or something. Gotta remember the posture. That's a little funny thing. You can look at Puss in Boots or something to just like cat standing. It's also funny to look. Oh, they're just like, yeah, there we go. That's better. Kitties have very fun anatomy. Pretty long necks too. It looks like a weasel. Okay. Okay, we got some vibes in. We got some vibes in. Gonna be like commanding something. Probably be like what the weapons do warlocks use? Warlock weapons, D&D. Magic items, hex blades. I guess they can just use anything, right? Oh, that's a cool pose. I like that pose. That's an even cooler pose. All right, you know what? I found the pose. I found the pose, everybody. I got it. I got it. I just gotta make it work with a cat. I think they're gonna need to be looking down a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's pretty good. Magic wielder, hexblade generally like power from gets power from magic weapon. Okay, okay. Shape of a cat, little snout. Get the face like a little bit long like this. This is tricky because usually cats are like, you know, on all fours, so the neck will kind of do something different. And the back of the neck already kind of connects things. So I'm gonna try to figure out. This is the challenge, right? Also, I cannot be working on this character for too long. So there you go. Time timer. Let's go. So we're gonna do a cute little thing that they do with the nose. Do it like this. And that lets us kind of make it look kind of mean, angry, you know? Kind of have this kind of what would be the eyebrows, yeah? A very long snout because it makes it look kind of like Siamese and stuff. But we're gonna adjust this after. I'm just not very well versed in drawing felines kind of this kind of realistically kind of way. We also kind of want to simplify it just to kind of match to match the dwarf. So we're gonna take some inspirations here and we'll adjust it as we go. Kind of do the eyes a bit bigger and stuff because it's always fun when there's like a all right, there we go. I think that's a pretty good cat face. It doesn't need to show the mouth, it's just kind of there, right? All right, let's bring that one over to the cool pose I found. It's a really small image, which is good. The smaller the reference image is, the better, because then you don't get like affected by like, you know, making it just like it. I have to leave for a bit. Lady in Trump cartoon, Siamese is chaotic and potentially wicked. Well, you know, they're just Siamese, if you please. We drew a dwarf. Shall we make it a her? A femme representing under the whole like outfit, make it really cool like warlock. Put some like do catfolk have hair on top of it, or no, I don't think they do. It's just kind of fur, right? Doesn't mean they can't have long fur or a mane. Siamese are super beautiful. I wonder if I could turn this into another cat. We'll see. Mohawk of fur, yeah. So catfolk, do they have paws, don't they? Catfolk, hands, question mark. They have claws, so they kind of have humanoid hands, but they have long nails, right? So probably also in the pads of the hand probably have kind of like, or not sure. It's up to interpretation. Yeah, I get you. We can just put them, give them some gloves and stuff if you want to, right? We'll fix this up in a bit. This is gonna look really cool. I'm kind of seeing where it's going, you know? I'm gonna do a bit of foreshortening for this pose. I just think it's perfect. So you know what? I should also probably save it so we don't lose it. Drawing. And you know how you know how this streams go. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna drink a little bit. My voice is already up. Okay. Hiyo. Hope you don't mind the music. I really like it, but I can also see it getting a little bit annoying. I'm gonna get a general, let me look at my hand too. There we go, and then this comes back here, and this does here, and this thumb is kind of doing something I don't care much for, so we're just gonna change it a bit. I would like more gothic music like this. I really like it. One of my favorite game series is Castlevania, and it's just so Castlevania. I wish I could just listen to Castlevania music. It's kind of my go-to when I draw. Cool post, thank you. You there. For taking my yarn ball, you deserve a fireball. Need to make the limbs a little bit longer because cat. That's a pretty fun idea, Joy. I had an idea as well for this. You gotta decide on the actual. I'm gonna like have to have a look at the. There we go. I'm gonna try to find a good hello Joe, welcome. Gotta find the friggin' pose, man. The friggin' pose, the anatomy, so I had to figure this out. Now, of course, it's completely okay to just draw it like as human as you want it to be, you know. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we do with this. Let's see. But it wouldn't be a challenge, right? Again, what is the friggin' outfit of a of a warlock? Now we're gonna have to like dial this up a little bit so like the cartooniness kind of returns. But we'll see. This is kind of fun to figure out. It's just there's added pressure, not added pressure, but added challenge to doing it live. You know, it's like I think someone said last time, like, yeah, but how much did you prep with the dwarf before stream? I'm just kind of like, yeah, about that, the randomizer challenge. Okay, so the pose is like that. We need to figure out the legs. We need to figure out the legs. Dun 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 dun. Maybe they won't get a mini. Maybe they will get a mini. We'll see. I'm gonna use this. Time to just sketch stuff. Let's go. We're sketching. We are sketching. There you go. This does this. Goes back into the foot. There we go. Nice, Sue. We like that. There you go. Back to the pose reference that I had, because I had like the weapon here, right? All right. And of course there's the case of the tail, but I feel like the tail is gonna bring the pose together a little bit more, I think, right? Now we need to look up some warlocks. I'm just saying what I'm doing. I'm not really sure how much I can like show on stream of the references that I'm using, but because it could be some copyrighted imagery and stuff. You can have very cool, edgy looking outfits for warlocks, I see. I like this. Depends on the patron you serve. I think that's always the case. Warlocks can be good, depending on if they serve a benevolent patron. Now, usually I do feel like most people that want to do good end up being a paladin of a deity, you know. But this is possible. This is the part where you get a bit more humanoid than the actual anatomy of said like animal. This song also reminds me so much of Vampire Survivors. Right. But they would be covered different, I suppose. So we're just gonna do it humanoid, this part. Like, we kind of want to have the base anatomy kind of be, you know, indicating of such. But let's see. I'm looking forward to doing the actual fur coat on the coat on this. Yeah, face is kind of long, makes it look like a fox, like we said. Oh yeah, little beans there. Yeah, that's we're gonna have them have little toe beans there. Yeah, as long as it's feline, I'm happy. If we manage the feline, then I'm all good. Oh, the shedded furs. Oh my gosh. Okay, and what does this one look? It's a very like edgy, patterned kind of outfit. This one. The good thing about like lawful evil, especially like kind of this kind of deal, is that they probably would have the flair for the dramatic, right? They would have a bit of a flair for the dramatic. Would have a creed and kind of, you know, kind of a little bit high and mighty about things. Now a piece of armor there. This hair doesn't look nice. The body kind of needs to be taller as well. It doesn't. There's like something with the legs that they could very well could use a little bit more space, a little bit more length to them as well, maybe. Actually, you should use this one. Something like this makes more sense. And then I'm gonna shrink everything a little bit as well, because we need to make room for the ridiculously giant weapon. We want some scales on this armor. There we go. We're just indicating stuff right now. There's like not a lot of details in this, but we just kind of want to get the silhouette done pretty good. Still not sure what to do here with like the legs, but we can probably figure something out. I'll swap to another battle song in just a moment. I do kind of feel like the deal with the cats, right? Like it's that they don't really have there are boots that are made for them, but I kind of feel like they would probably look a little different, right? All right. Also, I'm kind of referencing a male armor, which kind of makes sense that this, if we do it, if we combine it to make it look more like femme representing, that the belt would be a little higher. If we're gonna give some rags that kind of essentially double as a skirt, you know? What a cool looking car. Cat? Probably this pose would make more sense for the shoot. Hold it like that, because they're kind of climbing something, right? They're kind of like getting on top, or they're gonna smite something huge, so they're kind of gaining ground by climbing something. So like this leg is kind of, you know, up here. Oh, call cat's car? Ah, no idea. Like, I guess you can see that though. Probably like a usual like misspelling that kind of became a normal thing. So that leg is kind of higher up, like on some kind of rock there or something. Let's see if we can put another battle song on. Also, no. It's too hectic. We want some cool, but there you go. So this part is like here. Do like the leg back, and then there's like the rest of the kind of this way, I guess. Yeah, that's better. Behind the rock. something like this. So this kind of gives me golden spiral kind of proportions, so it would like everything would focus here, so it wouldn't make sense to just put the tail somewhere kind of random. Could use the tail for it, but it wouldn't be very obvious, so I think we'll just promote it by putting the tail a little bit like following this kind of motion up. Perfect. Oh, thank you, thank you. Feel like this should have a dagger. You could just have a halberd that's huge. Also kind of I really want the expression to be, you know, like there you go. All right, time to do some cool like cats can have such cool fur patterns. I'm kind of thinking like just for a common cat coat. It would be fun to do like something that looks like something like a Gate of Oblivion or something, you know? Wrong franchise, but you know what I mean. How do you draw so fast? By making a lot of mistakes. Da, 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 da. All right, and then we got like I like the long face gives like a very like serious, regal, you know, classy kind of. Time to give some expression. Okay. Need some kind of artifact, some kind of crown, some kind of, you know, relic, something that is kind of like symbolizing the power. And it's like layers of fur as well. Lately with these challenges, it's been less anime style and more other kinds of like drawing styles that I haven't visited in ages. It's so fun to see how like what I've learned with the rendering and the sketching, how it just translates over to kind of traditional work that I used to do, you know? Would you like to try to name her as any other cat? The little Missy Killswell. I'm curious to see what kind of good like hairstyle there would be for catfolk otherwise. I mean, she is named something princess because she's like lawful evil, probably some kind of... I guess you could have hair extensions for a kind of cat character, but mostly they just kind of have manes and kind of longer hairs here and there. That's fine. This is licorice. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think I'm just gonna render as is on top of things here. I'm just gonna go for like a traditional sketchy style with the everything that my like the digital medium allows. Hello Yoksai, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Are you an artist too? I'm doing an art challenge called Dungeons and Drawings, where I generated this character. We got Catfolk, Warlock, Lawful Evil, and carries a giant weapon. So that's what I'm trying to draw right now. I don't usually draw animal folk, so in this kind of semi-realism, so. Oh, nice to, yeah, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. If you're curious to draw to join the challenge, it's pinned in my chat right now. Welcome, Trixo. Gonna indicate a little bit of shadow here, so it kind of looks like they're actually frowning. And then kind of the dark of the fur is kind of gonna act like, you know, dark makeup kind of thing. Da, 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 da. Put some shade in here. I really need to change the style of the hood, because it's very centered right now. It's very centered, and the character is kind of leaning to this, like looking to the side, you know. And if you just look to the side when you're wearing a hoodie, this doesn't follow your face, right? It will kind of. Let me just copy this, by the way. Also, let's save. Let us save, because I haven't saved. We should at least save this one. Catfolk, it's Catfolk. It is what was the alignment? Is lawful evil. It is Warlock, and the extra was giant weapon. Gotcha. Hello, Jennifer. Very good. Now that we have some general shapes of what rests on what, we are going to kind of put some folds on this, and I'll clump them together, because like this is a clump, you know, this part is kind of its own thing, because the fold, the cloth is kind of coming together here. So but this one is still being a little bit supported by the fact that the shoulder is raised by the armor. So we can like cut that one a little bit shorter. We get a little bit of a fold, a little bit of folds indicated right there, which does a lot. It's not completely realistic, but it's believable, and it kind of gives a bit of texture and weight to the outfit, you know. can see more of it from this side. Yeah. And then this one just kind of goes off the side. And Isu, that's good. That's a good hood. That's a good hood. Let's just keep going at it like this. What's the art challenge about? Well, you generate a character. It's a video you pause. It's a video you pause, and you generate a character. See, you kind of gotta you pause the video and you get a Dungeons and Dragons styled character. See, and you got so the video is pinned in chat. You can also find it on TikTok, on my TikTok. Da, 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 da. And then you just generate it, and then you draw a character and you post it. Now you can also post it on YouTube. There are instructions on where to post it if you want to just post it on YouTube. But if you're on TikTok, you can use the hashtag. I'll look around for that there as well. Form over realism is good in this hood. It is definitely good in the hood. What is good in the hood? Long-haired cat or short-haired? Allergene friendly cat, because honestly, your boy has allergies. Are you Dutch? I'm not Dutch. Ik komt uit Zweden, maar ik kan wel spreken Nederlands. I'm Dutch representing. Okay, time for another Battlefield song. It's the same one. I've chosen the soil for the likes of you. We merely adopted the Dutch. Yeah, I totally only adopted the Dutch. Sorry, here we go. You merely adopted the Dutch, Vilhelm. I was born in it. I eat stroopwafels. I am angry that kruidnoten are already on sale. This song's pretty cool. But yeah, I like all kinds of cats, per se. You know, before I developed allergies, because I wasn't always allergic, I really liked all kinds of cats. Long hair, like Maine Coons, are quite nice. You were talking about a crystal earlier. What if it was? Yeah, I don't know what I was saying about a crystal. But I'm definitely gonna make this halberd be like magic staff. You know, for sure, for sure. If you are a follower of the channel, you are Plumie. It's easy as that. Add let's put a little bit of focus of color somewhere. And let's put some other kinds of I'm not sure what color to go for otherwise, so we're gonna have to put this on for a bit. Like it's let's put oh, let's give her something. Now if you are not usually on this channel, would you please take a moment and look at the channel rules under the video description, in the video description. Would appreciate it. Two arms. Have I missed something as well in chat, by the way? The crystal, we're talking about the crystal. What else we got? The ear sticking out of the hood, it's quite nice. the material components with catnips and stuff, yeah. Quite happy with how this looks. Let me just say for a quick little hello there, Rena. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? In the middle of an art challenge. I'm doing my Dungeons and Drawings art challenge, and I rolled a catfolk, warlock, lawful evil, and carries a giant weapon. Can't be Bill vibes. Right now it's like a battle song playing and everything, so but yeah, of course, you're welcome to. This is the challenge I've made for this month. It's called Dungeons and Drawings, and you can use you use the video, the short, to generate a character that you can draw and then upload, and you get your art featured on my stream. The feature stream is going to be at the end of the month on August 31st. And everyone that makes a drawing gets in, of course. It's not a competition. You are tricks, bro. Don't mouse back to the mods. The object, oh great, thank you. Neither are my mods, tricks. Calm down. This is there you go. 10 seconds, messing with my vibes. And oh, thank you. Still needs to do a little bit more with the hand. Let's see. The hand. Thank you. Just looked at my own hand for this one, but we're gonna need to do the lighting better because we're gonna have, of course, we're gonna have like a. All right. pull the lever. Much obliged. Rita, are you working on something? Nice to have you here, seriously. It's fine. Like we have like all ages here, honestly. That's just about being able to leave space for everyone else. Working day job work. Nothing fun. Oh well, but you know, company's always welcome. Yeah, the object one was the object challenge was also one of my favorites too. Is like I think I put like all the effort into one character, like I totally did. This time I'm doing a bit different. Like I already drew a little dwarf ranger here, but I'm kind of leaving it a little bit like unfinished here and there because I want to get to the next character. This was the first one I rolled. It was completely randomized. It's all dwarf, ranger, true neutral, and likes to read. So we had to kind of have the how do you do true neutral, right? Like so it's reading perfect balance while aiming his bow. This one is just this is a cat. That's like cat, folk, warlock, lawful evil. So I'm just kind of like, well, we'll see what we do with this one. Right, I'm gonna make him femme representing though, for the funsies of it all. Hello, Dean Zeno. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I still don't know all the details of this armor. Let's see. You're doing well? That's good to hear. Welcome back, I should say. Yeah, I'm working on my my new art challenge, Dungeons and Drawings, right? Well, the moon's a good idea. This is kind of like the fireball that they're kind of launching, you know? But I might wanna, it's not a bad idea to put like a fishbone details. I like that. I really like that. Let me remind myself the fishbone pattern, and then I'll try to get it in there. Fishbone pattern, unless you mean an actual fishbone. Okay, that's good. It's like the little charms that are hanging would be fun, like with some fishbone, I feel. Yeah, this is just doing values. We're just essentially doing values on this one, kind of bringing out the shape of everything. Alright, alright. Kind of also feel like they should kind of be like... Let me just try this on a new layer. You know, kind of holding something like that. Which is like what they're also using to fire the specific thing. I'll leave that on a separate layer for now. They merely allow the patron to be... Yeah, exactly. You can be worthy. There we go, that's the good stuff. Alrighty then, so what happens here? I'm wondering what happens here. Belt, general patterns, I guess. Like this. It doesn't really make sense with the bust of it all, so it's probably more like these kind of scales that I had here. Go down on the side. I lost like my first playlist of songs. That's kind of annoying. We had some pretty good good songs there. Man. Loops. We can try these, I guess. See what we get. Oh. Epic battle. Hello, Fernando. Boss music played as you entered. New chatters and a new chatter enters. Roll initiative. Yeah, the plate thing, the plate on top, just gave me the idea to do like bigger scales on the front and then smaller on the sides. Welcome back, Milana. Breathtaking. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hello, Rain. Welcome. Who's her patron? I haven't decided yet, actually. Oh, there we go. Little breaky, little break. Ah. Posture check. Hydrate, save. Yeah, it is her. It is a her. We're doing a femme representing character here now. So, I don't know who her patron is, honestly. I haven't decided on the details like that. They're just kind of drawing things out. I'm just in the honestly, I have a better idea. The good thing is that this is probably going to be a dark picture, so I can actually get away with using full-on black ink for the armor to give it depth. And I don't have to draw the details. Lawful evil artworking. I'm merely adhering to the rules. I don't know what you're talking about, everybody. This music is like, I don't... What is up with Peritune? They're so OP with their music. This is just like, this could be like Octopath Traveler or something. A fish god for... Oh, that would be so funny, actually. Kind of makes sense with the armor, too. You have, like, googly eyes on their... like, they have, like... wait, how do you do that? Like... No, like, fish eyes on their hood. It's Peritune. It's generally the music I use for art streams. They're Japanese composers. I don't know if it's a group or if it's just one person. I think it's a group. But they have a lot of the music on like available. It's like royalty-free music. Hello, Vietnamese. Welcome, welcome. I'm drawing a cat warlock because I'm doing my art challenge. And this time I rolled catfolk, warlock, lawful evil, and carries a giant weapon. So that's what we're doing now. They are a feminine representing cat, giving like curves and a bit of a bust, and they are angry. They're angry. Da, 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 da. Also, what was the Milano was like aggressively brewing tea while breakdancing. That is such a fun like mental image. How you doing, Vietnam? Welcome back, welcome back. What is another song? Let's see. That was pretty good. I mean, save that one. Dungeon Tower. That was a bit more like mysterious. Another birthday. I feel like a lot of Plumie's birthdays now. But well, happy birthday. Process. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dun, 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 dun. I have to plan the whole deal with the weapon a little bit better, I think. This is more of like a wide shot picture than it is like a portrait one, but you know, we're just sketching, we're just doodling. We doodles. It's a doodle, you know, it's a doodle. We like, it's a legit doodle. Let's make it it's not actually a legit doodle, but let's make it more doodle-like by doing this cool thing in the corner. There you go. Now it's a doodle. Now it's a doodle pad. How long have you been into playing D&D, Vil? Not so much. Generally, I've done a couple of campaigns, but I've not been super heavily into it. I like the world. I like the idea of it all, of course, like tabletop RPGs and stuff. I really like it all, but so time consuming and so difficult to really keep a campaign going with people. This time, like, I felt like because we have Isekai D&D inspired merch coming out for Vexpo next month, I felt like a D&D style art challenge was quite appropriate. If you haven't seen the merch, let me give you a little look. Let's also put a heroic music for my isekai self. I am a ranger. And of course, you as Plumies get to get isekai'd with me. So you are Plume, faithful companion, my eyes and ears. And oh, it would be cool. That would be fun actually, to be a druid that turns into like an owlbear. That would be amazing. I do like the idea of the this little chibi version too. Super cute. Zoe, thanks for joining. So pretty, still not over it. You know what? I like how it turned out. Now I got to design the outfit and the whole like concept myself. We don't had to, but I wanted to, because you know I got to bring you Plumies with me to the isekai adventure. So yeah. So yeah, these are upcoming for Vexpo. Like standees and keychains and stuff, right? Also, I believe there was going to be like a little card standee. So this I felt like a good challenge would be kind of to do a whole D&D kind of thing. These are really cute. I need to sort out my stream music. This is a bit of a mess. Anyway, where were we? Epic battle. We have Dungeon Tower. This one is a little like, we put back the cool Dungeon Towers after. But yeah, happy to bring you Plumies along on my isekai adventure. How long does a campaign usually last? I haven't joined before, but yeah, honestly, too long. Because it kind of depends, right? It kind of depends, because you could it depends on the person hosting the campaign. But yeah, from what you probably heard, a campaign can take quite a long time, because if you are not like, if it's not a linear style campaign, then anything can happen, can develop, you know, it can like, it can go places, because it's usually up to the players what they do in the world, and how they interact, and then up to the host to do to kind of tell the story with what is going on. A campaign can be done in an evening as well, because everyone died or got like locked in jail while the world ended. So there's stuff like that can happen. A good storyteller will play to the strengths of what is going on, make it a bit funny, and then still kind of let people be on the way. Now I was in a campaign that the host was kind of okay with just sitting there for 3 hours or more, like 5 hours, and not let us progress because we did not find the clue that we needed to find. Other hosts kind of want the story to go places. So if you are just kind of completely missing the really obvious thing, the person might send an NPC your way or something that's kind of like, ah, what is that over there? And then everyone looks, it's like, okay, that is where we need to go. And yeah, of course, the person that is hosting the campaign will keep like, you know, kind of notes and a little bookmark and everything when they are, because can take a long time to finish a campaign, or it can be designed to be something quick and easy just for like a short experience. They come in all kinds of sizes and lengths, honestly. It's always about the players also. You kind of want to, if you're gonna like join a group, you kind of want to get a little like maybe do a little test run, like almost like a tutorial mission or something. Just to kind of get a feel of the people that you're playing with, because you might not vibe with everybody in their kind of ways of being. You might have completely different group dynamics, in that maybe someone like kind of has this kind of need to be the main character always, and this is not really that kind of a setting, because you know you have a group and things can go all kinds of ways. That goes for every kind of tabletop situation. You have like the person that tries to tell everyone what they should do, like the strategist, but also a little bit comes on up a little bit strong. So yeah, like one shots are a good way, like you're saying. Like there's some one shots that are a bit quicker, kind of sets up a little scenario for people to try out. And if people are comfortable with it and can commit, then they might plan for something bigger, longer, because it's just a case of like, if you start a campaign with people and you can be there for the first 3 weeks, but then not, then you kind of like, you know, your character plays a kind of an important part in the adventure. You know, it's balanced to kind of work for all the characters around. Hello, Neko. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, I'm noticing I play a calmer song and I go a little bit like more chill and more chatty and less progress. So we're gonna put another battle song again. Let's go. This one again. Because I want to get the vibe in. It sounds like writing a fake where you set the universe, but the players... Yeah, that is exactly how it goes, honestly. You are the storyteller, you have a general... You can guide everyone where you need them to go. But obviously the charm of tabletop games, and usually if you do dice rolls like you would do, it can be so silly because the acrobat, like the most nimble character, it's just supposed to jump into another window so that everyone can enter and do the mission that they need to do. But then they roll a 1 and you have to like, so it was dark, it had rained, the surface was quite slippery, and you slipped. And you took fall damage because you fell down from a roof. The guards are now alerted because you fell on you know, like on crates and stuff. So, oh, well. I think I took part of like a campaign with 4 sessions, quite long ones, but we still didn't finish it. So it's like, man. I like that there are like, you know, websites like is it Roll20? There's like websites that host a pretty good amount of tools for you to host and have players be there, so then you can just do it over Discord and stuff like that. Those websites got really popular over the pandemonium times. And then they were not, in fact, the night. No, they were not the night. How do I do this? Because the cloth is going to be kind of like stitched there. So this is kind of going here. And then it's being pulled by the wind that way. So it kind of gathers here. Gathering point there. All the folds go towards that. And then we have this kind of annoying thing that if you think about it, like it's going to do this kind of thing. So whoop, folds there, you know, and then the other part comes out on the back. So yeah, this is gonna be a thing to render later. Still needs to go a little bit tighter that way, actually. Something like that, I guess. There are settings, there are pre-written campaigns that you can, you know, buy and use. You can make your own. I actually took part of a campaign that was based off of an older RPG that like the host really liked. Usually it's about the system. The story and setting can take place anywhere, but you can usually adapt things to be, you know, you can adapt them to like changing the health points and stats of a normal enemy to match that of a normal enemy in a game or another setting, you know. But yeah, there are like anime-based campaigns and stuff like that too. Okay, we got the dagger here. Okay, time to get some details in. I've took that break and then it's taking me a while to get back into it. Let's get the rest in here. The timing of this is really good. That's my secret, Bloomies. I've got an art challenge on every month. The timing is always impeccable. Full of secrets, I am. I mean, what are you talking about? I would never keep secrets. Hello, Ambrose. And that calls for a solo cover, I think, so you can all chant in unison. Do nani yu nei demo tsutai kirenai ko nani ko shukai ga kegatte no ni wakane no ka. Zeshi kara ii nami nanti en mana kaiketsu wa kore kara sa. Yeah. Ayakatte senbu ga boku no tsumitsubatsu desu. So itsumari no ai wa aiso. Manna michi wa yu datte kifuku no nai shirokuro eiga wa darerarenai sa. Everybody now. La 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 ya. La 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 ya. Kono ありふれた香り焼けさしてあは泣いて泣いて演じるままに今いつかでられない Someday Plumies 乱数調整なんて当てにならない信じられるのは自分だからそりゃそうだろう蜜は地図を盆上という箱に押し込めて There you go.
2._plumie
どいちどいてかめたら入りなんて忘れるさ入りなんて教科書なしに乗って流されて眺める優越感を第二なんて教科書に載ったらって夢見るの行計予想性崩壊 Like you make you just like you この世界の片隅 Tiramisu is so tasty. I wish I could have it again. 有益に来ていつかでだでだいつかでだでだ Oh yeah. And back to the awesome fighting music. Which one was the cold battle music? Tiramisu is really tasty. I don't know if you can make. You can probably make it lactose free or dairy free. Can you? Asking for a friend. I am the friend. I haven't looked into it. Why do I imagine Frieza's voice on this cat? It's because of the face, I think. You will be the next one to fall, you know? Sounds pretty good then. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. Oh, this song is just another one. It's just a Peritune. It's not from anything aside from their own original works. They just have very similar vibes to some video games. The villainous and Power Rangers. Oh, like the really screamy one. I know I've seen them sometime. I don't know how they sound in English fully. Honestly, this needs to go over the arm. I don't want to cover the arm, but it needs to go over the arm. It doesn't make sense to not do it over the arm, so Sag. Alright, let's see. We got another half hour to go. I'll put the timer on so I don't go over. Bacon cream. We can do soy milk, I guess. No, honestly, until I get like the rhythm going for more like a steadier recurring workout, then I'm just staying clear of a lot of a lot of snacks and treats and stuff. I kid you not when I say this kind of line of work is very sedentary, and yeah, it's detrimental. I have the full power to make all the nice tasty cookies and cakes and everything like that, but that is also with great power comes great responsibility. 200 push-ups next, let's go. When you only look at the cookies and you gain weight, oh my gosh, right? No, I treat myself to snacks, but not like in excessive amounts. Do you have any favorite snacks that aren't sugary, Vil? That aren't sugary? I will admit, sometimes I get some weird cravings for green beans. Like you get some like what's it called, like stock soy that kind of have this kind of like you can use for stock to make stock with. You put that with like Chemicals, Dungeons and Dragons. Nice, welcome Claire. I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, Noble Owl of globie Generation 2. I'm an artist and I host a lot of art challenges every month. This challenge just happens to be Dungeons and Drawings. So if you're an artist or no artist that you want to challenge with this, you I will explain my choice of snacks. I'm just introducing the challenge right now. So it's pinned in chat. It is a video where you have to pause to generate your character. So the character I generated right now, we got like I got Catfolk, Warlock, Lawful Evil, and then the extra is that they carry a giant weapon. So for the art challenge, I draw them and then I will post them under DN Drawing, and that goes for everyone as well. If you post it on social media or on YouTube, you can post it on my channel if you use Hexblade. Yeah, we were talking about Hexblades before. I'm not super well versed in updated rules of Dungeons and Dragons, but I like the whole concept of it all. This month, next month we already have them teased, but we have some kind of fantasy isekai RPG style merch coming out. So I found it quite fitting to do a D&D style art challenge. Me myself, I go Ranger in our merch release for globie. So I have a little avian friend, which is you guys in chat. You're a little plumie. This is what a plumie looks like. I just kind of altered the design a little bit. So yeah, I've already drawn a dwarf. Last time I generated a dwarf ranger, true neutral, and likes to read. So we just kind of drew this little fun little thing, little guy. Just reading a book. It's not, and it's not fully rendered, but but just kind of want to draw more characters than having to like that than sticking around and just kind of yeah. Fathomless, I don't really know that subclass. Like I said, I'm not super well versed. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is quite amazing with all the different with how versatile it is. And I'm happy you found it because of it. Like I don't know which path you took, traveler, but it led you here, which is quite nice. I'm generally I'm an artist. I'm a cozy gamer. Vienna, you gotta go. All right, no problem. Have a good one. Take it easy. And yeah, I was gonna explain green beans, right? Sometimes I have a huge craving for like green beans with soy and just chopped onions in it. If I have it, like some lemon juice, I don't know why, it just kind of really does it for me sometimes when I'm just maybe craving savory stuff. But other than that, nice sandwich, tuna, I guess, tuna, other snacks in general. I mean, we're talking about like salt and vinegar chips and stuff like that, just general chips and stuff, but it's not really good to be eating too much of that, so I don't know. Tuna sandwich, yeah, tuna sandwich is nice. Okra chips, what are those? Yeah, sometimes we, funny enough, like cozy vibes tend to always bring up like nice, cozy, tasty food. So we tend to kind of get hungry here. Grilled cheese with tomato. Grilled cheese with tomato. Is it like one of those like when you have like a sandwich grill and you flatten it? Because like I would love a slice of tomato on top of grilled cheese, but if you have like if you bake the tomato inside of like a sandwich and grill it, the tomato essentially becomes magma. It becomes lava. You take a bite and it just like it burns everything in its path. But yeah, those are nice too. I substitute like dinner with them. I wouldn't call them a snack because it's enough to really be like a meal, honestly. Whole okra to turn into a crunchy snack. Oh, okay. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I was saying before, like the content creation style has kind of had me quite sedentary for a while, like sitting a lot. So like workouts, I'm getting back into workouts bit by bit again, so I don't like stay seated for too long. Everything from stretches to, you know, well, right now like doing a push-up challenge and stuff like that. But because it is so sedentary, I have to be very mindful of what I eat. I can grant myself some snacks, but it's not like other than that I can't just because I feel the munchies to just grab the most like oily thing I can find. Yo, you know what? Mini carrots. I just didn't think about them because I really didn't think about them because it's they're kind of sweet to me, but I guess they're not sugary, right? Let's I need to give more details to this now. It's I feel like they should have boots, honestly, but the bandages on these like look really cool. Yeah, they have natural sugar. That's very true. They do. The carotene that makes them all like orangey and stuff. Otherwise, I tend to want to make my snack something that I drink, you know, like talking like I like some cup of soups. I like so that's kind of tomato soup or something. That kind of stuff, you know. Twenty minutes. I need to get more Hexblade is a weapons based. Yeah, we were saying about that earlier. That makes sense. So I guess this would be a Hexblade. It would be a Hexblade because they're weapons based. I haven't decided on the Patreon or anything on this beeline yet, but we'll get to it. It's just been really fun to kind of figure out how to draw cats and how to draw this. I actually don't draw characters like this that often. In fact, it has been a hoot minute. So quite pleased with how it's turning out. I think it's looking pretty cool. Sentient weapon, that kind of makes sense too. Oh, I guess it's not a patron, they're just like a deity that they serve or something, right? That would be it. Apologies if I get the terms wrong. It's generally D&D, how do you say that? Inspired, but I'm not well versed enough to really get everything correct. Nor do I want people to get to feel like they are too bound by the existing rules when they make their characters, you know. So, but I'm happy to learn. There you go. That's a much better fold on this. Sharper. Can be. Okay. Home brews, yeah. I mean, I brew my own tea at times, you know. Guess this could just be as is, and then we do like stripies, because the pattern on this fur is just kind of in those terms. Is the Lady of the Lake the patron? I guess so. Surely. I'm gonna need some trinkets that are hanging off of the belt a bit. It feels like it's missing some extras, you know, some not sure what's, but I feel like the this kind of needs the extra added things that are hanging here. Okay, Dinzino, thank you. Cat toys on the belt, yeah, right. 15 minutes. Thanks for hanging out, Zeno. This turned out to be like a really cool character, and I'm really happy with how it turns out. We're gonna balance the weapons a little bit. There you go. Da, 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 da. There you go. All right, so we get it's gonna be an axe, gonna have some kind of blade of it. I was thinking halberd. As a nod to the fable, yes, ooh. They are female representing for this one, but I kind of made their outfit a little bit more masculine inspired. Kind of tricky to really show the gender off in a without like hair and stuff, right? Or with abundance of hair. The giant weapon, huh? I think you did a pretty good job. Thank you, thank you. So we're gonna do giant axe or a halberd. We'll see. We'll see. We just draw the do some ornate things here. Gotta, you know, if it's gonna be a wandering staff or something, it's gonna need a little spike because, you know, sometimes there's eyes. Wider hips and chest. Yeah, I figured that would be a good way to go about it. A little spike at the end of this to, you know, I don't know, pick up some trash in the park. Not gonna imply what the actual spike is used for in combat with a halberd, but you know, like you pick up some trash, or I don't know, if you drop something on the ground, you're too lazy to pick up, you can use that little spike to pick it up. There you go. Name ideas for the character, for the weapon. This is Princess Snugglebottoms. I'm just kidding. We're gonna have a fun name for that, yeah. Princess Hache Patache. That's cutie patootie in Dutch. Can use it as a walking stick to lean on, yeah. All right, what is a good halberd? What does this a halberd look like? Let's see. Halberd. Oh yeah. We're doing this. We're totally okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh. This is a good battle theme too. All right, so a nice blade, like a nice blade to you know, slice some pieces of cheese on your sandwich. Princes of Destruction. It's Princess Excalibur. All right, we take the actual normal sized halberd and we just make it much bigger. La 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 la. Kind of almost looks like a silly little character here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Roll a saving throw. Rolls. Have you saved? Roll a saving throw. Hello, coffin. Coffin. Da, 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 da. I like, no, you know what? I like the inverted blade better. This can just be a black staff right now, I think. Actually, I'll do it like that. Yeah, that works. Opa. He could have died. No, I haven't. So we want an axe. Good, like, there you go. Good axe. If we can actually use this as a way to show that the weapon is behind, it'll also help with the spatial implication. So let's put this weapon in the back here. Giant weapon. This is not going to be possible to swing around too much, but you know. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put some runes on this weapon. Make up some nice cool runes, like yep, done. It rides the axe like a broom. That'll be funny. That's true, actually. Like I was saying it now, Natsu, it does remind a little bit of what you've seen in Soul Eater. I haven't seen a lot of Soul Eater, but I can see what you mean. Mainly because of the gem in the middle, too. That is, for all intents and purposes, a good, like a halberd, so... Might have to decorate a little bit extra as well, but we'll see. There we go. Bro, that's true as well. That's very true. It's true. It's true. Oopa. I keep doing like the back and forth because I like to see the kind of zoomed out kind of view of it, you know? Let's see, what else can we add to this? Like do so this is just her thigh, right, like here. So just do something like that. Maybe put like some straps that instantly tangents into the weapon. So let's not do that. Let's do it the other way instead. Followed by like one here, and then maybe like one across. And then we can like do the fact that the it's fur, right? So we can just put like make the fur stick out a little bit between the straps. And let's see, you can still need to figure out the fur pattern everywhere. I think that might be better than doing the straps, but we'll have to decide on that later. I'm just painting with values now, so it's kind of easy enough to kind of do something else with it, you know? I do want to make it like the fur kind of puff out a little bit without messing too much with the shape of the thigh. Da, 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 da. Like this. Kind of hard to read what is going on here, but we'll see if we can maybe not have any stripes that can be confused with the rest of it all. And then there's like a massive, there's like a spell happening here, right? So this is going to cast light. No, we're going to color, of course. We're going to color. So this is going to be casting light, so then we need to kind of get some light effects on everything. That gets light, shadow, shadow, shadow. This casts light too. I already kind of thought about that, making this part a bit darker because it's kind of being covered. So that casts light. This catches more light. This definitely gets the light from that orb. Whatever it is. And other than that, we get a bit of light here, I guess. Definitely here in this silver detail, whatever it is. And that is time. Do another layer and just kind of indicate where the light might be otherwise. This is just in shadow. Thigh gets a little bit. Let's get the tail will get whatever amount it is. And maybe do some kind of like effect around this gem too. No, I'm not very good at doing the lightning effect stuff, but like that. Shadow, rock, highlight. No highlight because shadows. And we continue next week. Pretty good start, I would say. I really like it, quite nice. It just feels like the whole background should be dark too, you know? But yeah, we'll pick something up next week. Anyways, time to chill the music down a little bit, but it has helped to get a lot of effort, like a lot of progress done. Here we go. I really like how the halberd also supports the golden the ratio, you know, it really guides the eye where to the part that's going to be the brightest, which is going to be here actually. The face is secondary. So this is really guiding everything up right there. Really good, really good. Very good, very good. It reads well. I'm glad. So impressed. Thank you. Cute little kitty. I haven't drawn a kitty like this before. It's so fun. We're still gonna have to do some let me do some notes for myself. More cloth, like here, and tail. What's going on with the tail? There we go. Name. Cat. Alrighty. One more save. Ring. Thank you. And yeah, there you go. Hutsu, everybody. Hutsu. We say Hutsu here because I am an owl. I'm a noble owl. And the usual practice is to say Otsu, which is short for Otsukare-sama. Otsukare-sama deshita in Japanese, meaning job well done. Thank you for your hard work. And that goes for you guys. It goes for me too. You guys for hanging out with me and being lovely company. And me for streaming. Keep you guys entertained. Thank you so much for today. I had a lot of fun. I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but yeah. It is apparent to you that your the NPC that for some reason has been your ally throughout this whole journey and being a very nice person is actually on the opposite side of things. They are now your enemy. Next session we will resume the quest to get back the relic that they stole. Thank you, everybody. Where's Plumie? Somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe preparing for their session. What do you mean, where's Plumie? You guys are in chat. I will have you know, Plumesworth Vanderbos or Plumie has their own stuff doing, like their own things doing. Right now they're probably enjoying a video game somewhere. They'll come if I call them, but they're allowed their own time. You got to work on altering some clothes. Nice, Sue. Glad for that. Good job. Working on the Call of Duty account. I don't know. I think the little feathers are not really letting it, you know, the trigger buttons as easily. But also, Call of Duty is way too violent for Plumie to play. Have you guys seen the Nintendo parental guidance, or like the whole like parental control shorts with Bowser and like Bowser Jr.? That's me with Plumie. It's kind of like setting the amount of times they can play games on. Medieval fit tomorrow. That's cool. Awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna figure out some kind of boots or something cool for like the cat. I'm gonna call her Cat for now. Be Catherine for cat. I'll be dad coded and just kind of use a punny name like that. But yeah. Thanks everybody for today. I hope you all have a nice rest of your weekend. For everyone that has been new here, it's been lovely to meet you, and I hope you find your way back. I will be drawing again next weekend. Next week we have a lot of fun little we have fun streams coming up. I don't have a schedule ready, but we're gonna do Date Everything on Monday. You guys know that one already. I'm gonna go on we gotta be stealthy. We're gonna be stealthy and find some cardboard boxes, because I heard that there are little extra unlocks you can find. So we're gonna start with the cardboard boxes. Along with also finishing the quest lines or the little characters that we already started. But we're gonna meet cardboard boxes next time on Date Everything. On Wednesday, we are gonna be having a collab with none other than Cooney. Wednesday's gonna be an earlier stream. It's gonna, you know, start at around like 3 to also help match the time zone of Cooney, because they are it's quite late at their place right now. So but yeah, we're gonna be doing Drawn Together. We're gonna be drawing. They have a really cute art style, so I'm looking forward to you guys to meet them and their art. I'm pretty sure it's he, him, but I tend to always talk to other people generally as a they pronouns until told otherwise, you know. Aside from that, Thursday is also a collab. So Wednesday, Thursday is collabs. I'm gonna be joined by the Nando, who happens to also be a polyglot, but not the same languages. So we're gonna be diffusing bombs while also doing roulettes for our languages. That's gonna be interesting, because yeah, he knows some languages I do not understand at all. And likewise the other way around. So we're just gonna have to try to stick to our languages and then see how we do. Maybe at some point we meet somewhere in the middle with a little bit of, like, I don't know, Spanish and some Japanese and some and so, some Portuguese. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little chaotic kind of a thing. I've really taken to the whole learning language while defusing bombs. It's been really funny. So I'm sure we're gonna do more of that later with the different languages too. Friday member stream, we're gonna do a magma board, so we're all gonna be drawing together. And then Saturday, of course, I come back to Catherine, who is shooting, like, is obviously just harnessing the static electricity of her fur to just kind of shoot lightning bolts. But yeah, anyway, that's the next week. You'll get a schedule as usual, and I'm looking forward to having you along the way, along the ride for the next weekend. Have a nice rest of your weekend, everybody. Hope you get a nice, have some nice sweet treats. I don't know, I might get myself some patat tomorrow. It's his favorite after all. It's Sunday. But yeah, thanks everybody. For now, we say bye-bye, bye-bye-bye, bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye. Oh man, that logo is in the way. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. And stay lovely, everybody. See you again real soon. Doei 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 dag.
Very well, everybody. We are progressing in the campaign. Get ready. There are some mysterious things happening. You are getting ready to cross the road. Everybody roll for perception. You see a yellow car. Good afternoon, everybody. Srap, 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 srap.